What's up, folks? How you doing? Frank the Character coming at you. So we've been seeing all these reviews with Daca Toys, Kronos, and with all the reviews, they've pretty much been unanimous with the whole quality control issues with the scrapes on the red here or on the arms. What I did here was took pretty much fine tip Gundam marker and did the lines because you can't really see the details. It's too white. You can't really see the details as much. So what I did was I hit it with a Gundam marker, and as you can see, I mean, it does look a lot better. Well, I shouldn't say a lot better, but better than what it did. Just defining the lines a little bit better on here. I did it on the hands, on the arms, even on the top here, even on the vents, just to give it some kind of better detail than it did before. But yeah, I mean, I'm not going to do the whole transformation. You can look at the other videos for that. I'm sorry. I'm sure some of you would say, well, the amount of money I spent on this thing, why would I have to do this? Well, if you're a fan of Jetfire and you do like the likeness that was done on here, then hey, you do what you can for having something like this. Or you send it back to wherever you got it and get your money back. But I am a fan of the toy, and hey, you do what you got to do. A couple of things I had to do is also tighten up all the screws on this thing. It was really, really loose. Some of you may have affected the arm wouldn't hold. I had to tighten up all the screws on the inside here, in the back, to make that tight enough. And now it holds the gun. You can lift the arm up with no issues and it not getting limping down. The other thing people have seen is the leg here. People would say it's too short or it won't hold. It's actually doing it now. What you have to do is you actually got to pop the leg, which means grip it from here and grip it from here, and literally don't be afraid, but give it a good pop and it'll hit that one last click, and the legs will be even. Again, unfortunately, these are little things you got to do, and I do like it. For me, I'm a fan of the Jetfire character, so I'm not going to return it. But some of you who have pre-orders, it's up to you if you want to cancel them or say, hey, know what you're getting into. There will be paint wear on the edges, as you can see. It's paint wear, not so much here, but you really see it like here. You see it on the spots there. For here, oh, and the eyes. I don't know if you can tell, but let me bring it up. It's actually like the paint isn't. You're going to have to, if you want this just to say, hey, I got it, you're definitely going to be doing a lot of detail work, having to do little touch-ups on here. That's the way the paint came out. As you can see, it's overspray. It's not totally accurate. That's pretty much it. I mean, if you like it, definitely get it. If not, in my opinion, the price point that's on this thing is not worth it. Also, another thing, I think the first review that somebody had done, they said in jet mode, there's the two. Oh, and here's another thing that's a bit disappointing. You already get scratch marks all here, and that's from this. So, little disappointing there. I mean, like, you don't really see this, but it's going to have to get touched up with white. You do have to tighten up all these screws also and in there, so that's the main issue with that. But again, I try to hit it as much as I could with, you know, the highlights there. Other than that, you know, I like it, but again, you gotta touch it up. That's pretty much it. But oh, like I said in one of the reviews, somebody had said, I guess on the earlier releases, these were die cast. Actually, these are not. These are the tabs that they connect to the inside of the leg. These are plastic. They are not die cast. So just an FYI with that. Up to you. But just wanted to give this review a little bit different perspective of what some of the major issues are and what you could do if you like the Daca toys, Kronos, and want to highlight a little bit better on the lines and things like that. Other than that, it's up to you. I like it, but again, in my opinion, not worth the high price point. All right, folks, have a good one.